Hey girls, I'm sat here, gutted. I got everything ready. I got my cards, I got my cup of tea, I got my book, and I just went onto my Facebook and I haven't got the live button for some reason. I've got it on my original page on my profile, but I haven't got it on the bloody group. I had to get rid of the normal Facebook to put because my phone wasn't big enough. There wasn't enough storage on my phone, and I had to download the new Facebook Lite. And I've just looked all over Google now and I cannot seem to find how you do it. I found the live thing, which is active in the group. But when I go back onto the group, there's no live button there. Have you got, I just want to ask, have any of you got the live button there so you can go live into the group? Because I literally haven't got one. So I'm just going to post the video anyway, which I am gutted about because I really did want to speak to you all and maybe pull some cards on live for you. But I'm literally doing this in real time. It's about nearly 5:20 now. So I'm not going to get into wounding and intuition, girls. Perhaps I'll just do some cards for you because I'm gutted. I'm so gutted. But I guess, you know, there's no point in being gutted. I'm just going to have to work it out and try and sort it out for in the week for us, okay? But I am going to pull cards anyway, because I did promise you this. Zeus! He's actually playing with some of my cards. My bloody dog, honest to God. I hope you all had a beautiful day. It has been absolutely stunning this week. Again, sorry, let me drink some tea. It's so nice, and as soon as the sun comes out, it just makes you feel better. Like, and I have been out the garden most of the day and yesterday as well. So it's been really nice, and I hope you all had a lovely one too. Yeah, I wanted to talk about intuition because intuition is massive for us girls, and it's the one thing that gets taken away from us because of our wounds, you know. I would have liked to have done this live so you could have asked me questions, but as far as, you know, what you need to know about the heart chakra is when we go through trauma from a very young age, okay, our hearts get hurt and blocked and traumatized and programmed from a very young age if you've been brought up by narcissistic parents and bullying and etc., which cause these wounds in the first place. So we grow up with wounded hearts, okay? So even though we think that it's the other people, it's the narcissists that are doing this to us in some way, shape or form, it's kind of us doing it to ourselves, but it's not intentionally, obviously. It's coming from wounds that other people have put on us, okay? As soon as we know that, we can heal it. Now, I have had massive blockages in my heart chakra for a long time, and like I've said before, I'm not perfect and I'm no angel, and I have been crazy and a distorted feminine definitely in the 3 relationships that I've had. I've only ever had 3 relationships and they've all been distorted, and the distorted me comes out in them, I want to say, okay? Because I had 6 years between my baby's dad and this last relationship of being single. Totally, no, it wasn't 6 years, say 5 years. For totally being completely and utterly single. I started my business, I started my health warriors. I started my healing because I needed confidence, and there I picked everything apart. But when I got back into this relationship, everything that I had thought I've dealt with, but I hadn't dealt with, I had just pushed it all down. And like them 6 years, I had dated people, but I wasn't ready to get into a relationship. I wasn't ready to trust anybody again. And this is why I feel like Spirit give me this last relationship, because I needed to fall in love. Because I weren't allowing myself to fall in love from the baby's dad. And I needed to fall in love, and because I needed all these wounds to come back up for me to recognise them. Because before this one, I always thought, and I always said to myself and maybe others, that it was me, that it wasn't me, that I wasn't toxic, that it was the relationships, that it was all everybody else. But what I've understood through this relationship, because I stood there 6 months in and I was acting like I was in the previous relationship, and I said to him, I was like, oh my God, what is going on? I am acting exactly the same as what I did in my last relationship, you know. My insecurities, my codependency, my anxious abandonment issue, everything come back up. And that was because that was inside of me, you know. That wasn't inside of the other person, the narcissist, who he was, but he done the job that he needed to do, to bring all them wounds up in me so I could heal, so I could recognize that I was toxic, you know. When I was in love with him, because this is a very crazy bit about it, we were totally in love, but when I was in love with him, my gifts come on everything just flowed very easily from me, because when the heart chakra is open and in love and being loved and being free and being authentic, then the heart and the mind and, well, all the chakras align, but especially the heart, the throat and the third eye and the crown chakra all open up, so we get the downloads off our higher self, off the divine, off God. And I was reading cards, I was very confident, I was being myself, but then as the abuse wore on in the relationship, and I allowed the things that he was saying to me and the things that he was doing to me, because he cheated on me, called me terrible names, etc., etc. I allowed that to hurt me, to be a part of me, and I blocked my heart chakra back off. Now, when we split up, back in November, but probably before that, I was really struggling with reading cards. I could read for myself, but I had no confidence to read for other people. But bear in mind, 6 months before this, or a couple of months before this, I was doing this on a regular basis, putting myself out there on Facebook, doing readings more or less every single day, to not being able to read because I couldn't hear my intuition, because my heart was broken and my heart chakra was hurt, and I done that, closing myself off again. And I was so confused, girls. I was like, am I really a reader? Am I really a psychic? Am I just, did all this stuff just happen because I was with him, you know? But putting two and two together now and understanding that my gifts come on and everything just opened up for me when I was in love, and then everything closed back up for me when my heart was broken, just makes perfect sense, you know. And as feminines, our three chakras that we are more connected with are the higher chakras, the heart, the throat, the third eye and the crown. These are, well, the throat, the third eye and the crown are the feminine. The feminine and the masculine both connect in the heart center, and the masculine is the solar plexus, the sacral and the base chakra, okay? So we work on our intuition and our heart spaces, whereas the masculines work on the grounding and the being stable and being steady, right? But we need both. We can't just be top heavy and then the bottom chakras are blocked as well. And what happens also when you are, well, all the chakras get blocked because of the heart is the center of everything. So if the heart chakra is blocked, you're going to find it hard to speak your truths. You're going to find it hard to get that intuition, like I said, but you're also going to have trouble with the lower chakras, which is your confidence. You're not going to have enough confidence to speak your truth. You're not going to have enough creativity to be able to go and do what you want to do, okay, coming from the solar plex, from the sacral chakra, sorry. And you're also going to be very unbalanced, so you could find it hard to get a job, you could find it hard to make money due to the base chakra. So it is, the heart chakra is a massive chakra to get open and get aligned, so we can get that energy all flowing from the base chakra right the way up to the crown chakra, so we can get in touch with our intuition and get in touch with who we're meant to be. Why it's so important to listen to our intuition. Like I said about my little story this morning, the video that I posted about I was having intuitive hits. I actually have premonition dreams as well. I only really have them when I'm in trouble, okay? I've had them before I met him. I had my first premonition dream, I think in 2018, and I ran away from it, girls. I was like, I can't deal with it, it's too freaky. I just dreamt of that and it came true the next day. Didn't know what it was, run away from it, but every time I run away from it and got back into normal life, drinking, dating, everything always used to mess up for me. So I knew the spirit was just like, you're not going to be normal. You're not going to be normal. I'm going to keep on messing your life up until you surrender. So I surrendered and I started working on myself, and then my intuition came. But and then I started getting the messages and the downloads that I get now, and my dreams started coming back as well. But when I was with him, I was getting my premonition dreams warning me that he was cheating. I was getting the feelings and the intuition that was guiding me, but I weren't listening, okay? I was listening to him instead of listening to myself, because it's easy for us to say, isn't it? Oh my God, I just feel this weird energy. I can't explain it, you know, and for I guess people that ain't intuitive, they wouldn't understand this, or we're all intuitive. That's a wrong thing to say, but for somebody that doesn't know about this and doesn't understand and doesn't believe it, maybe they're going to be like, what are you on about? Or if they're hiding something, they're gonna make out that you're crazy. Okay, they're gonna make out that you're crazy and that your feelings are not valid. And this is what this guy done to me, and I carried on with him and I believed him, even though, and I stopped believing myself and I stopped believing my guides, and my guides were like, do you know what, girl, I'm gonna give you some heartbreak so you realize and you understand that we were there for you all along. And that's exactly what they done. Okay, so yeah, this is why intuition is so important, girls, okay? Not people pleasing, not downplaying who we are, not downplaying our feelings, whether that be in a relationship or whether that be in friendships or whether that be in family members, you know? Like I've talked to you about my mum, and I've talked to you about my ex, and I've talked to you about my previous, and I've talked to you about friendships as well. I have lost many friends over, not many, friends over the years. Friends that I had from childhood, you know, because I was the type of person that wouldn't make friends easily, was very, very shy. I only liked the people that I'd known because I was too scared, you know, to get into any other friendships. But since breaking away from them people, I understand that they were the ones that would keep me trapped because of the downplaying that they were giving me, and that like I weren't good enough to be a part of their gang, you know. So I went and I made my own life, and you know, whether that be a gang of anybody, whether that be a gang of me and my babies, I'm happy, you know. And I guess that's the key, girls. That's the key to happiness, is listening to our own intuition and listening to ourselves. So I'm going to pull one Divine Feminine card for us. I'm so gutted and not live right now. Literally so gutted. If I can try and sort it out by tonight, I will, and I will jump on tonight whether the kids are here or not. But I'm going to post this. Wow, Mary Magdalene. And the reason I'm saying wow is because I was reading the Bible last night and I was reading her story. Now, please don't think I'm here talking about religion. I want to talk about Christ consciousness, because I don't believe in religion, I don't believe in cults, I don't believe in like you've got to be a certain way and things like that. But Christ consciousness is basically being like Jesus Christ, you know, being that authentic, being that real, being that loyal to other people and to ourselves, treating people like we want to treat ourselves. That to me is the story of Jesus to me, you know. It's not about praising him, it's not about going to church and then being a knob. It's about being him, being an example of him, you know. And if people slander you and people put you down, just like they did to him, okay, then you still stay true to who you are. Now, Mary Magdalene, the apostle to the apostles, I pulled this card the other day for my personal reading, and I did look a little bit up into her. It says, I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. Now, I don't know if any of you know the story about Mary Magdalene. She was one of Jesus's disciples. She was extremely loyal to him. She was the one that went to the tomb to find him on Easter, and he wasn't there. She was a complete and utter devotee, and some say that she did end up being Jesus's wife, but you know, that's just hearsay. And a lot of people had a lot of opinions about Mary Magdalene as well. So a lot of people said that she was a prostitute and a sinner before she turned into a prophet. So how I'm seeing this card for the feminines is, sorry about the noise, my dog is chewing something up on my bed. If we learn from the example of her, okay, and yeah, she may have been a sinner, but did Jesus turn his back on her? No, because we all make mistakes, girls, okay? We all make mistakes. We all do things in our youth. Maybe they were from wounds. Maybe they are just from parents that didn't give us enough information about life, no support and things. And we went and we had to make our own mistakes, okay? But what I'm trying to say is the universe doesn't judge. Okay, they didn't judge Mary Magdalene. They didn't judge her for her sins. They didn't judge her for anything she'd done in the past. All they judged her on was the person that she wanted to become and the person that she showed up into this world. So I guess the message from Spirit behind this card is it doesn't matter what you've done in the past, okay? It doesn't matter who you were in the past. It's about recognizing, okay? It's about recognizing. And again, I go back to narcissists who live in their own little world, do not recognize that they need to change. Whereas a wounded empath, a wounded feminine, a wounded masculine even, will see the errors of their ways, will understand they need to change, and will ask for forgiveness and work on that, and become a better person. So it doesn't matter where you come from. This is what I want to say. This card says from Spirit. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter the mistakes you've made in your life. Okay, what matters is the here and now. What matters is the type of person you want to become, not the type of person that you are. If people want to judge you from your past, then they don't belong in your future, okay? So I'm going to pull another card. And then I got Mirror by the Saint of True Freedom. Love is what sets me free. I am married to my own soul. So yeah, freedom. Spirit is saying here that by being true to true, I guess, to our true authentic selves, okay, by being loyal to our true authentic selves, by not letting anybody shame us, okay, by not being ashamed of our past, by not being scared to change, that is going to bring in the freedom that we want. So I can see the feminine energy is rising in these two cards, and understanding that we are both feminine, we are both human and divine beings, okay? And when you get that connection, okay, we don't have to be perfect. We don't have to live like saints, This is what drives me crazy about religion is, and please, if there's anybody on your religious, I am not judging you, okay? Each to their own. At the end of the day, whatever makes you feel alive, whatever makes you feel happy, and whatever makes you feel unconditional love, do that, okay? It doesn't matter. I've got quite a few religious people that I follow, and I would never judge them, and I love the insight that I get, I guess, from religion, but I choose to see it as like I'm going to become like that. I'm just going to be that type of person, But I really feel like Spirit is saying here to us feminines, and I'm going to go one more, the Goddess of Light, Amatus. I can't say these girls' names. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. So again, this is about mirroring, girls. This is about mirroring, and this is about triggering, and I guess this is a big thing, and this is why I wanted to go live to talk about this, the mirroring effect. Okay, the mirroring effect is what we see on the outside of us is ultimately what is inside of us. I know you're going to say to me, how can that be? That's a narcissist, that person treats me like hell, and I'm getting tortured by you. How can that be inside of me? It's not that you're like them, it's the fact that they are mirroring, they are projecting back to you your wounds, okay? So when you heal them wounds, guess what that mirror is going to do? It's going to reflect back to you the healed version of you, okay? So it's going to bring in people that are the real version of you and not the unreal version of you, the wounded version of you. I hope that's making sense. But for example, in my case, okay, I could never work this out, why I was attracting the same type of men. I mean, this last man he reminded me of my 3 boys' dad, who was 20 years ago, and I should have realised by now, but the further I got into the relationship and the further I grew myself, and I was ascending and I was learning and I was understanding that that's not the type of guy that I want, then I changed, and then he wasn't the true mirror for me, and that's when we started arguing and we fell out and we split up, and the fact that he was cheating and all the rest of it. But yeah, what we see on the outside of us, we see on the inside of us. And when we get that, when we come to that understanding and we heal them wounds, so whatever's on the outside of us is reflecting back what's inside of us, what's healthy, what's amazing, what's real, what's true, what's authentic. That's when we know we've healed. And when a narcissist does come into your vicinity, you don't even recognize them, you don't even resonate with them, let alone find them attractive and get into a relationship with them. Okay, I'm going to go one more. And then we've got Parvati, the goddess of devotion. I am love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. So yes, Spirit is saying be devoted to yourself, okay? Be devoted to yourself every single day. Do a ritual of making sure that you're looked after. We get up, we brush our teeth, we wash our face, we do our makeup, we brush our hair, we get dressed. That's a ritual, okay? So if you want to incorporate spirituality into your day, okay, you need to find time to do a little bit of yoga, do a little bit of meditation, make it a practice, a part of your life, okay? I've found this hard myself, and I found it hard especially in holidays and things, but I worked around it. You know, if I couldn't meditate in the morning because the children were up the same time as me, then I would make sure, whether it be in the afternoon, I would spend 10 minutes in the afternoon, and then 10 whenever I got time to work on myself. So Spirit is saying, be devoted, okay? Goddess of the light here, you are a light being, okay? Whether you like it or not, you are projecting light from Spirit, and Spirit is saying this is what's going to set you free, okay? Being true and authentic to yourself and being devoted to yourself. And then we got Akilana, the goddess of never being broken. Wow, never not broken. Sorry, everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. Okay, again, guys, this is about accepting what's happened to us. This is about accepting, like I said, about our pasts and not being ashamed of where we've been, okay? We wear our scars with pride, okay? We don't ever be ashamed of them, and we don't ever let anybody else bring us down or make us feel ashamed of them, because they are our battle scars. They are our wounds. If you've come out of a toxic relationship, or you've come out of a toxic mindset and maybe toxic inside of you, then you are amazing in my eyes, as far as I'm concerned, okay? Because that is a brave thing to do. 99.9% of people just go along with everybody else, okay? And this is why they don't heal, because they're too scared to be alone. So Spirit is saying here, own who you are, own your scars. It's okay to have scars. It's okay to have been broken. It's okay to not be perfect, okay? So I'm just going to pull 3 tarot, and I leave with a guidance card for us as well, okay? So I guess Spirit is saying here, to be our true authentic selves, we need to own who we are, okay? Be devoted to our inner temple, our food, and I want to put a lot more on here about food and the effects food has on our bodies, okay? Junk food, alcohol, all the rest of it, and how that can cause depression and things like that. But I feel like Spirit is saying here, we have understood these mirrors, understood these reflections, and if you haven't, then you're going to. This is the ascension that we are on, okay? And this is going to bring us the freedom, okay? This is going to bring us the freedom that we want, the liberation to just be and just be ourselves. So can I have 3 cards, please, Spirit, for the Divine Feminine? What energies are we in right now? Some guidance, please, Spirit, for the Divine Feminine. 6 of Cups wanted to jump out, so there could be a few, I've got 3, a few memories from the past coming back up. We've got the moon on the bottom, so we've just had the full moon Friday, so this could still be underlying fears, okay? There may be things in your subconscious that are coming up right now to be cleared and to be healed. This is why we have the full moon, so it shines a light on the darkness inside of us, so we can bring it up and heal it, okay? It's not to make us feel bad, it's not to make us cry, it's not to make us feel worthless, it's for us to recognize, accept and heal. So we've got, oh, look at that, and I said the 6 of Cups tried to come out, and he's come out. So the 6 of Cups can be childhood wounding as well, okay? It can also be memories of the past. And then we've got the 9 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, it's very independent right now, Divine Feminines, okay? I feel there could be some inner child healing needed to be done with the 6 of Cups, and I feel intuitively it could have to do with being accepted by other people, okay? So if this is resonating with you on any level, I want you to go tonight and have a workout, have a little think of, when was the first time you felt rejected? When was the first time you felt left out? It could have been in the schoolyard, okay? You could have had good parents. It could have been at home with your parents. You need to go into that. There's millions of inner child healing meditations online. Sound frequency is really good for healing as well. But I feel like Spirit is saying here, you know, you're more than enough. You're more than enough. The Nine of Pentacles, she owns herself. She is independent. She is loyal. She's loyal to herself, okay? She's very abundant. So I see feminines being very abundant in their independence right now, okay? Page of Pentacles, I will clarify. So this could be a new opportunity, okay? A new person coming into your life. This could be a new job offer. This is very, very new, okay? This could be a new friend. Let's go further in. And the card that doesn't want to come up off the deck is the High Priestess. So you're very intuitive right now as well, okay? So Spirit, give me some clarification on the Page of Pentacles. Oh, wow. The Page of Wands. So yeah, this is new communication. Okay, this could be flirty. Three of Wands. This could be somebody fun, somebody, just a new friend. Three of Pentacles. Wow. A new friend, a new opportunity. This could be to do with work as well. We've got the World on the bottom. So cycles have been closed out, okay? This is a brand new cycle that's coming in with this Page of Pentacles. Wow, Eight of Cups, Seven of Wands. So this is where you could have been, okay? Or this is where you're at right now, okay? You're walking away from anything that is emotionally unavailable. Anybody that is making you feel less than with the Eight of Cups, okay? He walks away. This is the Hermit, okay? And he goes up into the mountains and he goes in search of his wish fulfillment, which is the Nine of Cups, okay? But wherever you are right now, it is unfulfilling. I feel like you're being quite defensive to whoever and whatever this energy is, okay? This could also be somebody coming back from the past, I want to say, okay? And you've got your guard up. That could be just for some feminines out there. But for others, I really see there is somebody, it could be many people, there could be more than one, because we've got two pages here, okay? There's going to be a lot of opportunities in the very near future. And these opportunities want to collaborate with you, okay? They want to join forces with you, okay? This could be friends. This could be lovers. This could just be work, but there's a lot of people interested in you right now. And with the Three of Wands here, I feel like you've been waiting for these opportunities, these friendships, these love relationships. This has been a long time coming, I want to say, for the feminines, okay? And it is coming, feminines. It is coming. There is a new opportunity in your vicinity, okay? You need to trust it, I want to say, okay? Because you might be feeling a little bit guarded right now with the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Cups here, because you are not dealing with anybody that doesn't fulfill you, okay? And again, we have got the World on the bottom, so there is major cycles that have just been closed out. We are finally free to jump into a new cycle with this Nine of Pentacles here. I'm going to clarify the Nine of Pentacles. No, I'm not. I'm going to clarify the two. Let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles first, please, Spirit. But yeah, I see new. I see somebody new. I see new opportunities, new growth coming in. Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Swords. Wow, the Two of Cups and the Hanged Man. Seven of Cups on the bottom. So yeah, you could be a little bit confused. And also, there could be a lot of options around you, okay? So that could be confusing you if it's to do with love, okay? Because we do have the Two of Cups here, okay? So there could be new love coming in. The Ace of Swords, sorry girls, is breakthroughs, is clarity, is communication. Somebody that may have been watching you, waiting, okay, becoming very enlightened with the Hanged Man here, my words. And this could be a new love. Okay, I'm not going to lie. If you've recently had a glow up, if you've recently been looking after yourself, nurturing yourself, owning who you are, single lady card, okay? There's a lot of people that have taken a note of that, okay? And there is somebody here that wants to come and speak the truth. You could get a message, you could get communication, okay, off somebody the one that has been enlightened to who you are, been enlightened to your worth, okay? This could be a past person or a new person. But with the Six of Cups here, I'm feeling this may be past, okay? Give me some cards for the Six of Cups, please, Spirit. Six of Cups for the feminines, please, Spirit. But I feel this is childhood wounding. Yes. Judgment. Yes. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. And again, the world, yes, you are making a decision to heal these wounds. Again, the Seven of Cups. You could also be having a lot of crazy dreams right now, the Seven of Cups, I want to say, okay? The Judgment card is all about making a final decision, okay? So there's been some sort of decision made about the past, about your healing, about your growing, about your learning. And I feel as you're doing this, okay, and closing out one cycle, then this brand new cycle, this brand new offer, this brand new life. This could be many things. Pentacles are all about money, work, business, but it can also just be a gift from the divine, okay? And this also come out in my reading on YouTube as well. So I feel like once you've closed this cycle of pain, once you've healed these childhood wounds, okay, and healing them is accepting them, like I said, about don't be ashamed of being broken, don't be ashamed of where you've gone, okay? Once you've dealt with these, Judgment, Six of Cups, okay, and you close this cycle out, this new cycle is going to come in, okay? And this Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, whatever this is going to turn into something stable and long-term for you, okay? Again, this hasn't got to be love, this could be job, this could be friendships, but this is a new beginning, okay? As you elevate, okay? As you elevate. So I'm just going to get one of these Seers at work your light oracle card for us, and then I'm gonna leave it, girls. I hope this posts, because I'm on 30 minutes already. Let's have a look. One card, please, Spirit, for the feminines. I'm just gonna pull that one. Okay. And then we got Akasha on the bottom. Your guidance is divinely guided, okay? Yeah, your guidance is divinely guided. So you are getting led to where you need to be, okay? Intuition, listen to it. Because that is Spirit and your guides and your ancestors all trying to teach you and grow you and learn you. And this card just says it all. The Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. I am talking to some highly intuitive women on this group right now. You are High Priestess, and that's funny that the High Priestess stuck to my table. Your intuition is on fire right now, Divine Feminines, okay? You need to listen, okay? Perhaps this is the breakthrough and the clarity that you need with the Ace of Swords here and the Hanged Man, okay? There's been some sort of enlightenment recently, okay, of who you are, what you're worth, okay? And this is because you are a priestess, okay? You are, and also you've got this card of devotion on here. So I feel like Spirit is telling us to be more devoted to our own High Priestess inside of us, our own intuition, our own guides, and our own higher selves, so we can tap into that and go down the path that Spirit wants us to go to, okay? I'm just going to pull one more. Starseed, what lights you up? So I could also be talking to some star seeds, but what Spirit is saying here is find something in your life that lights you up. I was watching something about karma and dharma earlier last night. Now dharma is what, like, a karma is our lessons and things, and our dharma is our blessings, basically. And how we get to that dharma is by listening to our intuition, okay? And this is where I got the information about our crown chakra. So it gets downloaded to us, and then it ignites in our heart like a passion. And then if we follow that passion, we follow the passion to our dharma, and now that is our enlightenment, and that is our pure bliss and our own heaven on earth, okay? So I feel like Spirit is asking you to follow your dharma, find something that you're passionate in, find something that lights you up and follow that. And I absolutely promise you, block everything out, listen to your intuition. You are being highly guided right now, okay? And it will lead you to your own dharma and your own wish fulfillment, okay? I'm going to go now, and I'm going to see if I can find the live button and get this posted. But if I can't, then I will definitely try again in the week. I'm gutted, girls. I hope you had a lovely Sunday. I hope this was okay. And I'm hoping, like I said, I'll try and get somebody here, try and get somebody to sort it out for me, because I'm not the best on phones. And I'm hoping I'll be with you live sometime this week. I'm hoping if I can. If I can't, I will just continue doing videos. But I hope you have a beautiful Sunday, girls. Sorry again. Namaste.